But we're about to show you something crazy that happened in New York City on a lazy Sunday afternoon. You know, people are just in the park having a nice time, and then this woman just randomly comes up. A crazed woman goes berserk. She's yanking the hair of a woman on the lawn, and she drags a woman by her hair. And people start yelling at her. She lunged towards a mom holding a baby. People gasped and yelled, and apparently it stopped her for a while, but then she went looking for somebody else, ripped up that guy's newspaper. She went berserk.
Yeah. Then she walked over to an area where people were sitting at a restaurant outside, the tables outside, and she just knocks plates and food and drinks on the pavement. She slams glasses down on the pavement and they break. She flips the sidewalk tables. She hurls trash over the fence, and then she is arrested. And she says, and a guy who is standing next to her while the police are handcuffing her says, "You don't go around beating up strange people in the street, like 7 people, pulling their hair, dragging them everywhere. She needs to not be let out no more." It's that guy right there in the red.
Yeah, right.
And you know what she said?
So the other thing is, it's Thompson Square Park. This is where this happened. And you see these people just going about their day. And this is typical of what happens. People walk up and they menace. And not only did you do it in broad daylight, they often do it on the subways. And this reminds me very similar to the Denny Penny situation. So if you're sitting there and there's a guy and he's being aggressive, or even a woman who's aggressive and might have a weapon, do you just sit there and let it happen? Or do you say, okay, there's no cops around, I got to get involved because there's a woman with a baby, there's another woman who's lounging out, gets pulled a few feet by her own hair. You ask yourself, what are you going to do here, knowing the other guy that stood up, the Marine, is now has a grand jury deciding if they're going to charge him.
Yeah, and when that guy in the red sweatshirt was yelling at her, saying, "Don't let her out, you shouldn't be doing this," she said, "No one died."
And then a word that starts with a B.
Yeah.
They carted her off to Bellevue, where she was taken for medical observation. I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.